Come to the stage right now, Eric Biggs, everybody.
What is going on, Austin, Texas? How are you guys doing tonight? Hell yeah, that's what I like. I like you guys excited because that's what makes me want to do this. Because sometimes I don't want to do this, you know? Like some days I go out and I do comedy and I meet a guy who's funnier than me, who tells me he also has a tech job making 6 figures, and I want to kill myself, you know? You shouldn't get to be funny and own a Tesla, dickhead, okay? Just give me one. But I haven't been in Texas that long. I do love it out here. I feel like I fit in well with all the guys that you don't let into Austin. And you shouldn't. They're sneaky, though. I got in. But no, I haven't been here that long. Sometimes I feel bad for coming here because I'm from Missouri and I miss hanging out with my dad. It's a long drive for me to go back and hang out with my dad. And my dad, he's a really good guy, you know? However, he's gotten to the age that a lot of older white guys get to where he's not like a bad guy, you know? He's not a bad dude. He's just problematic in public. You know, I feel like a lot of you all have those dads. Some of you might be that dad, okay? Yeah, exactly. And that happens too. And but I like going out with him because I like trying to stop him in the act, you know? Like I like to see who can run faster, the fat son or the fat dad. We're just taking off after each other. But I can't always stop him in time. And like this one day, we were walking out of a Walmart because we're poor. And there was this little boy and this little girl, and they're fighting. You know, they're going back and forth. That's what little kids do. They fight. It's not a big deal. But all of a sudden, this little girl landed the cleanest right hook I've ever seen in my life. Like Ronda Rousey's daughter was at this Walmart and just got this kid hard, you know? And my dad saw it, and just being who he is, he couldn't stop himself. He ran over, he looked at the little boy, and he goes, "Hey, little man, I'll give you $1 if you hit her back." Don't say that to strangers' kids. I didn't realize I had to tell a 55-year-old man not to start a cage fighting match in a Walmart parking lot. That wasn't in my job description. You know why? Because the little kid did. A chest tattoo appeared on a 9-year-old and knocked that bitch out. Conor McGregor's kid was also there. It's very confusing that I haven't watched UFC in like 5 years. And then the worst part of it is that the little kid, he was so excited because it was a good hit, you know, solid contact. And he turned around and he looked at my dad and he goes, "Hey man, so can I get that $1?" My dad just giggled and said no. He got in the car and drove away. He left me there. I had to raise those kids. I didn't move here to be a comic. I was in a domestic abuse relationship with an 8 and 9-year-old. I was getting my ass kicked every day. Do you know how hard that is? You're just fat and sweaty and in Missouri? You're just like, well, fuck, I guess I'll sweat somewhere else. I'll go to Texas. And here I am. Fat, sweaty, and with honor. But I'm a new fat guy, you know? Like I wasn't fat in high school and college. I got fat afterwards. I discovered beer and that I couldn't afford real food. So I got fat as shit, fast as fuck, and I love it. Because I found out you can either be like the fat, annoying, sloppy fat guy that bitches about it, like, "Ooh, I can't fit," or you can be the fun one, right? And that's who I am. I wear crop tops as a fat guy. You know why? Because there's the number one quality a fat guy can give you is a clean belly button. I cannot stop the fact I have swamp ass, all right? My thighs are the size of my head. But I can keep that belly button clean, baby. I shower daily. And on that note, I'll leave you guys. You go on ahead and give it up for your host, I love you all. You have a wonderful night.
Eric Biggs, one more time for Eric Biggs, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it here.